Gonna grab a snack here real quick. And something to put on my feet. For sure. Let's see. Got too much shit to carry. Too little time. I forgot I took that whole shooter of, let's see, shoes. No sandals. Cool. Oh, it was stuck to my finger. Hello. Why, hello there. I absolutely hate wearing shoes with no socks. Damn, stop looking so jacked. You're scaring me. I can't get squiggly right now, though. Kinda. Skinny boy jacks? No, I'm just kidding. I look so tall. I wish I was as tall. That would be so sick. Yo, Daniel Burry, what's going on, Burris? I'll never get your fucking name right. Every day I'll say it wrong, one way or another. Let's see here. My forehead, I'm going to stand up really quick like Phoebe on Friends. Whoop. Whoa, holy, my beard didn't catch up with me there. Whew. Lightheaded. Got the dizzies. Look at this sucker, Dagex. It is the worst tasting thing I've ever had in my life. Well, not in my life, but pretty close. Let's see, I need the mics. Put those in the fanny pack. 1 second, be right back. Vape. Where's my other vape? Got all that. Whoops, stepped on a squeaker. Gas is up to $3.99 last I checked. Bro, that's it? That's all your gas is $3.99? For real? I think it's up over $4.30 here. I think it was like $4.39 with like Irving Pay. So you have to put money on their stupid little debit card or whatever. Yeah, brother. It's fucking crazy. Let's see, I need my cords. I need a bigger fanny pack. Ow. Yeah, dude. My legs would be the size of cantaloupes if I walked everything over there. My quads would be outrageous. Bring this. We might as well put it on, right? Look legit. I don't know what this would be for. Something funny. I always would thought about filming something with it, but then it's like if you got an outside perspective of it, like if you wanted to get another angle of it, you'd look silly with it on your forehead. I don't know. Funny thoughts. Phone. Oh wait, no, I want a snack first. Wah. Okay. Well, snack first. Luigi, leave that bug alone. He did nothing to you, friend. You know who's got 2 thumbs and got a brand new thing of yogurt today? This guy. It'd be cool to get a POV shirt creation video. That would be kind of sick. Like I said, we need to come up with the perfect design for the first and only screen I have until whenever the other ones ship. My leather will be here Tuesday, so that's exciting. Where's my berries? Ooh, do I have this or do I have a Rice Krispie treat ice cream sandwich? I've already brought the yogurt over though. Yeah, it's that real tie-dye shit. I gotta look up tie-dyeing shirts because one of those tie-dye shirts on that DTF website is like $18 or something like that. I was like, yeah, right, bro. I'll just learn to tie-dye. Ah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I swear to God. I can hear the bag crinkling, dude. I just want to take the top off my yogurt. Just leave me be. Ouija's like, did you say yogurt? Ouija loves him some yogurt. Oh my God. I'm so happy right now. This boy be in pure heaven right now. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a brick layout style roof like that. The farmhouse I grew up in had tin ceilings. So like all that weird tin design with all the weird stuff on it. Not weird, I guess, but like little patterns and stuff. Oh, bro. The biggest parfait ever. We should do eat an entire container of yogurt challenge. She thick too. She whole fat. Only 160 calories per 3/4 cup, and there's 5 servings. That's not that many calories. It's a lot of yogurt, though. I mean, a lot of protein. Mmm. I'll never. Oh shit! Bury down. Wait. What are we on here? Video. Yep. Cinematic, it says. I mean, we gotta go cinematic. No, not slow-mo. The fuck? I don't want narrow, do I? Linear with horizontal leveling. Nah, let's just go narrow. Horizontal leveling freaks me out. Yeah, POV eating yogurt from Andy's point of view. Shit. What do I keep doing? Video. That's right, baby. Come up with a design for a shirt. Bitch about politics. Eat yogurt. You know. Finally open the shop back, maybe. Watch a video. Eat more yogurt. I never check my text messages. Do you work tomorrow? Yes, I work tomorrow, last day of the week. Oh, yeah, I thought because you picked that shift up. I don't remember what day you said you didn't work. After, because that, sorry, brain dead. I just love yogurt. It's just so good. This webcam, this GoPro cam, the strap on my forehead, awful. Hurts so bad. I was trying to save it from falling. You got a tick on you, brother? No way, Jose. Don't say that. I don't ever go outside. I'm like Howie from the Benchwarmers, bro. Outside's spooky. Except for when I run across the GoPro down. That'll be some good footage right there. Point of view, Andy drops you. Wizard Man, what's up, Pete? DJ Dump Truck. DJ Yogurt in my mouth. That fucked up. What are you up to, friend? I got something cool coming today. I'll make sure I check through it. What's everyone up to? You know what'd be fucked up? I'm gonna get a sour cream container and I'm gonna swap all my yogurt into it, or a mayonnaise jar. I'll just put a bunch of yogurt inside a mayonnaise jar and just sit here and eat it. I need to 3D print a mayonnaise jar. My weed bag won't hold this up. Son of a bitch. I'm crouching right now for you guys. I don't like mustard, really, in general. Not a fan. I love this yogurt, though. Holy crap. What are you doing to troll people? Got any good ones lately? Got any new lines? What's exciting? I've been trying to master when everyone calls me Jared Leto, that I go, yeah, Jared Leto, the guy with all the cars and had the weird nose, late night TV. I try to just confuse him as much with Jay Leno as I can. That one's usually pretty good. I think it was too. I think it turned into a bear. I saw a bear down the road the other day. That's why it's even spookier to run across to the shop right now. Bears. And bears suck. Real bad. This was a big sucker, though. He might have been scared of me, but he has no idea how scared of him I am. Scared to the point of doing something to get myself in an accident. Like I would run in front of it by mistake. Panicked. Is it fucked up if I eat this entire container of yogurt right now? Will I die? What's up, Scott? Got it. If I smell like yogurt, the bears might also be attracted to me. Yeah, I wonder how many grams of probiotic. I'll fucking know when my gut blows up tomorrow. Actually, I've been eating a whole ton of yogurt like the last little while, so. You gotta get that protein. I ain't buying no powder lately. I have like a peanut butter one that's disgusting. My gut biome, immaculate. Nobody got a gut biome like me, they said. Diet Coke, baby. I just gotta at least eat the rest of my raspberries or it makes it like weird and watery. I think I might have embarked on too many berries. Berries and cream, berries and cream. Are you a little lad that likes berries and cream? I'm getting a point of view of me eating the yogurt. And I put too many berries on said yogurt. Whoa. Shit. You ever seen Blair Witch Project? Don't even talk about that until I get in the building. Don't do that. Whatever that was. I don't like that. I already have a hex cast on me. I could never cosplay as Beard vs. Food. Or whatever that guy's name is. Beard vs. Food, Food vs. Beard. Something I trim my mustache. Yoga crystal mummies from Fish concerts. Or any concert, I guess. As long as they got a pendant with a crystal on it or a pendulum. Walk around with some like beads. 1 or 2 Om tattoos. A mandala. I love owls. There's always an owl outside, actually. There's a barred owl. You know what I saw not that long ago, too? Well, it's been a little while now. Do you know what a piebald deer is? Sweet, I got 10 minutes of yogurt eating footage, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, fuck. I stuck my arm in yogurt, bro. Pardon me, yipes. Fuck up them cardboard boxes, bruh. See how many fucks I have in my hand for a cardboard box? Nope, dumped them out. Gone. Alright. It's enough yogurt to fucking choke an ox. You know, I'm gonna go get a drink of milk. Dairy, dairy. You wanna see how scary it is? Yeah, I'm gonna go across. Give me just a second. I gotta gather up all my shit. Put this away. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Auf Wiedersehen. Smooches. Au revoir. Adieu. I bid farewell. I don't know any other ways to say goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. I think I already said that. Guten Tag. Oh. I accidentally shut the screen off. Whoopsie. iPad. I wish I had something under my armpit so I didn't. Yo, what up, dog? Jeebus. Sorry here, ladies and gentlemen, having a mild conundrum. Put this in there, grab a flash'em light. Just kidding, I don't know if that blinded anybody. Ka-cha, gotcha. Arrivederci. Man, all I really do have in here is milk. Just kidding, there's a Coke in there. Hell yeah, brother. Chow, good call, good call. I'm gonna have to put this in my pocket and run across. It's gonna be so scary, and then my soda's gonna be so flat. I think that's everything. Spooky AF out here, brother. Alright, let's put the soda in the pocket. Hopefully it doesn't pop on one of those outlets. Okay. There we go. Light on. No animals in sight? Sorry, right from my grill. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Chili AF in here too. Holy fucking titty knuckles. Whoa. Don't say that again, Andy. That was an awful thing to say. Whoa. Yo, good morning. It's 1 a.m. here. My screen printer will be here sometime between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So we got to come up with a design for the shirt, the one and only shirt that we have a screen for right now. I just ran across the driveway because it was scary. I don't like the dark because I'm a big, strong, bold man. But I mean, I live in the middle of the fucking woods, dude. There's always spooky shit. I used to ask my mom to hold the flashlight when I'd have to run across the yard, like way across the yard to go feed the dogs. And she would fucking cut the flashlight and shit on me like halfway through. And I was like, brother, what the fuck? What are you doing, Mom? And then she would also, if I was like, had a congestion, like when I was going to school and stuff, she'd try to wake me up. She would like cover my nose or cover my mouth so I would like not be able to breathe. I gotta get some fucking curtains so I don't look over there and see another skinwalker cat. Faster than Usain Bolt, brother. Bro, Usain Bolt ain't got nothing on me. Except for some height and some world records. I mean, I have some RuneScape world records, so I doubt he has that. But, you know. Whoa. Plug this sucker in. Oh, wait, I have a portable charger in there. Not no more, I don't. Of course it won't fit through there. Why would it? But yeah, you didn't miss too much except for we got to come up with a print idea. Maybe it'd be cool to... And it only came with black ink, so it's got to look good on black. But I mean... It'd be cool if... I should have just ordered stuff from Xtool for this too, because I just looked for stuff off of the website to try to get a better deal on it. And none of that's even like updated yet. Is this plugged in? Yes, this is plugged in. Sick, friends. Okay, my flashlight over here just fucking blinking away like a psychopath. Dead batteries. This thing goes through batteries like outrageously. I'm gonna pick up in here a little bit more. Finally open the shop back. That'll be cool. But yeah, we staying up all night until the screen printer gets here, friends. Trying to. You're rocking that beard? Hell yeah, bro. We live in that. Well, I've had a beard since like freshman year of high school. But when I worked at UPS, we could only have mustaches for so long. So I had like a Ron Jeremy mustache for a long period of time. So when I could finally grow that shit back, we grew that back. Oh man, I keep forgetting I took that edible. Holy whack-a-mole. Whoa, just flashbanged myself. Yo, what's going on, Dre, though? How goes it, friend? Let's see here. No way. What even is that? The biggest fanny pack in the world? It's not the biggest fanny pack in the world, but it's fucking Levi's and the Grateful Dead. I bought it in Times Square when I was on my way to go see Fish in Atlantic City, so I thought it was pretty sick. They had a jean jacket with Bertha on it, and I almost bought it so bad. If you think I joke about Alzheimer's, forget it. Forget it. Ha! Forgetful joke. So I was trying to work on this, like, this wallet right here is no stitching. It's all just, like, folds. But I shrunk it down a little bit to try to, like, just prototype it. And I made this one out of 4 different pieces, so it's going to need stitching. But I thought it would be cool to have different pieces of it. And then you could have multicolors. But I don't know, just something I'm working on. My day's pretty good. Like I said, well, I don't know if you heard me say it. I'm getting my screen printers coming in the mail today I have a laser over there, and I can laser the mesh to put on the screen to do the shirts. Ow, fucking mosquito. Oh, got that one, bro. Get out my house. You're dead. No, really, get out my fucking house. Ew. Oh, gross. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a mosquito. I also hate wasps. I have some of those at my house also. That sucked. Look at this little weird precision glue tip thing, but I have no glue to go in it. I suppose I could put like conditioner in it for leather. You make a grown man cry. Alright, let's see here. Clip this up here. Oh no, I can actually go in the coat rack. So, yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to screen print. Obviously, like a spruce and ledge thing, or maybe like Brown did that thing. I don't know. I have other plates coming. Hello from Canada. I'm very close to Canada. You sound like you're nowhere near the Canada I'm near, though. I don't know if they get tornadoes over this far east. Maybe. Ow, brother. Let's see here. So what's everyone else up to tonight? Just I hate them. Get away from me. I'll take you out of there. Whoa, shit. Ow, son of a fucking Christmas. You gotta. I know. I need something to go bzz, 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 zap the shit right out of them. It'd be so satisfying. I remember those when I was little. Ooh, I got some new snaps though for some wallet stuff. We'll see how these little tiny snaps go. I gotta put them in the little organizer drawer. It's the Tick Brother? Nah, I don't think so. I check around pretty consistently because my dogs. I check my dogs and I check myself. Oh yeah, I wanted to print that mask. That's what I was gonna print. No, missed. Ah. Oh wow, are you guys streaming at the Pakistan street stuff? What? Oh wow, are you the guy who... Yeah, kinda. Yep. I do kind of look like I would be a barker at a Pakistani street market. I don't know if barker is the right word. Let me see, make you a logo. Here, let's see. I did a couple of these ones the other day. How do I send you a pic? I think you can send me an email to andrew@browndidthat.com. Yo, what's up? You have good taste? Thanks, friend. Let's see here what I got for... Oh, I did make this shirt I'm wearing also. But this is one... Get the fuck out of here, mosquito. It's a whale smoking a cigarette. Spruce and Ledge, there's one. I like this little drop shadow underneath. That one's pretty neat. I got just a blank shirt. That's just a Rage Against the Machine shirt I have. See, this is like, it looks like a screen printed design. Like could do something like this with very few colors. I think that would be sick. That's just a blank shirt. That's my flower shirt. That's the OG Spruce and Ledge shirt. See, I could do something like that with a screen print easy enough. I did get another one of these shirts, so I have 2 of these camo shirts now. So we'll do something on that. It's just a plain black shirt. Oh, no, there's not. That's another black one I did. And then this is one I got to finish the middle off. I've got more holograph, but then it's also got like a holograph Spruce and Ledge on the front. But yeah, there's that. I buy like clearance clothes at Walmart and then just throw fucking vinyl on it because why not? But yeah, with the screen printer coming today, I'm super fucking jazzed. So I got to clean the spot. Oh, I also have this design that I have to peel out. That's kind of like the this one, but just in all white. So we could peel that one here in a little bit too. Put that on a shirt. It's pretty satisfying to peel it, not gonna lie. Weed it, whatever the fuck it's called here. Let me see. That shirt is bomb. Great color scheme. Yeah, well, I'm gonna post them on spruceandledge.com here in a little bit on the website, and then you guys will be able to buy stuff if you want. Or there's a contact us form, and if you like want to commission a shirt or whatever, I have to come up with a price to do it. But that's kind of what I want to do, is just like on-demand fun custom shirts too, along with like we do leather goods and shit. Not in shit, I shouldn't say it like that, but we do leather goods and whatnot. Let's see here, where do I pull though? This one. Alright, let me see. I should have taped this down. I gotta get a better mat. Okay, wait. Oh. Cool. Oh. Usually it peels a lot better. This is like some weird sports flex one or something. I wasn't really a fan of this one. And hence, therefore, why I haven't peeled it yet. Okay, brother. We get it. You're difficult. Oh. It's usually a little bit more satisfying than this. Like, I've gotten a lot of this whole design peeled off in one go before. But not right there. Did I get the email right? What printer do you use? This, I use a vinyl cutter on my, over here on this. Oh my god, there's a fucking window open. No wonder goddamn mosquitoes are coming in. Yikes. Good god. There's a blade right here, kind of like a cricket blade. I don't know, let me go check. Let's see here. I don't see anything yet. Sorry, I just showed you the wall. I didn't send anything yet. Andrew at browndidthat.com. Let's see. Whoop. Gonna play some RuneScape later, maybe even. I want keycaps. I thought these guys had keycaps for keyboards. RuneScape ones. Some of these LED signs are pretty sick, though. This makes me want to play RuneScape pretty bad. Pins and more. Get away from me, mosquito. Sorry, I don't know why I keep showing you the side of it. Have you heard any Bigfoot noises out there? No. I dated a girl one time in college who was 100% sure that she'd seen Bigfoot. And then we asked a Ouija board one time if she actually saw Bigfoot. and it didn't say no, and it like kind of zooted the thing off of the board, and then shortly thereafter a lava lamp exploded in my room that was directly above where the Ouija board was stored. Yikes, I just dropped that weeding tool directly onto my foot. Yikes, dude. Okay. So she definitely saw a Bigfoot. I believe she saw a Bigfoot. I gotta get curtains in here. OSRS keycaps. Yo, what's going on, Midnight Rocker? Let's see. What? Starforge, maybe? Oh, those are kind of neat. How much is just the actual keyboard? I haven't bought a keyboard in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We might buy a keyboard. I put you on my wheel, Misfortune, and promoting your channel. Nothing much, just chilling out. I put you on my wheel. I put you on my wheel, Misfortune, and promoting your channel. Oh, awesome, man. I appreciate it, I think. I don't know. Nothing like getting off work and hitting the dabs. Hitting a dab like that? That's what you mean, right? I'll celebrate to that. Are Ducky keyboards any good? I know I've heard of them, but like Ducky 70, what was it called? Ducky 75 Tinker? Ducky Tinker 75? I subbed to you and I see you're trying to get one cage just like me. Yeah, friend. Yeah, for sure. We're closing in on 900, I think. I have a giant confetti cannon for 1,000, and I also have a lobster costume that I'm going to put back on. I wore for 500. I'm going to be right back. Okay, sounds good. I'll be right here for a while. We're waiting until we get the screen printer, and then we're going to start making on-demand shirts for people after they pay me a deposit, of course. Nope, didn't get it. Tinker 65, but that's not what I want. I want a Tinker 75. Let's see. Hey, Brown, did you know what I did for my channel? What did you do for your channel, my friend? Whoa, sorry, not show right, just right upside your fucking grill. Because I've been doing that a lot the last few minutes. I gotta check to make sure that print's actually working back there. Look at this little ruler that Cricket sent me. Well, they didn't send it, but... Oh, I also snapped an X-Acto blade in half today. That was a lot of fun. I got some banding to try to do some stuff. It says handles and straps for things. Try to sew them onto something. More. Style your mustache? I know, I need to. Tommy's got to bring me over some wax. Or I can just order some because I want to get some shit for my locks also. I have another... Oh, where did that go? I gotta be careful with this weeding tool. We're gonna test out the shop vac too. We gotta find some tests for it. I dropped some leather on the ground intentionally for practice. For it to do. Just let me see the keyboard. I don't care about Fallout.
We also have
I'll just look up the RuneScape one. What am I doing? Thanks, friend. I've had this beard for quite a while. And I look like so little if I don't have a beard. It's so crazy.
The one that I want to talk about is this one. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've never played RuneScape myself, but I can see why people would be attracted to this with that really cool, unique, and again, quirky design. So we have got buttons at the top for kind of, stats and again, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know what half of these are for, but I'm guessing, anyone who's pretty hardcore into RuneScape...
I want this keyboard so fucking bad.
Let me know, is this the kind of keyboard that you go for? Do you play RuneScape yourself? If not, what kind of keyboard would you like to see from Ducky next that maybe has, the theme based around the game?
Yeah, my beard has always just been full. Like, I don't know, I've just been super lucky. I got good beard genetics. I think they just sell the keycaps, though, too. I can get the keycaps for $89, or the whole keyboard is $169. Are these like metal or some shit? No, PBT. There was like a metal set somewhere I saw. Nerd, I am a nerd, brother. I got so many keyboards, that's why I'm trying to get out my house. I just don't know anything about Ducky keyboards. It is like, it's the exact layout I have of this keyboard though. So like keyboard, look where the delete page up, down. Besides maybe like my, my like print screen key is, maybe. Yeah, dude, the heart line like ended his heart beat. Look at this. This is a $59 keycap. This is like one of the bosses. It is pretty sick though, not gonna lie. I had a 1KC pet version of that. That's a nibbler thing that I had that I got banned with. I love that. Oh, I should log. No, I shouldn't log on RuneScape. I just downloaded Steam. If I'm getting sucked into RuneScape, oh my god. No, it's the auto Zuck. Remember that video I sent you way back? Well, not way back, but back a little ways there. What games you got? 0. Abso-fucking-lutely none, baby. I'd like to get Red Dead Redemption or something. I think that would be fun. Thanks out of some of these fucking tabs, bro. Zuck ass titties. Yeah, baby. Both of these titties right in your mouth. I want to do a Sorry No Ghost Speak amulet shirt. I think that'd be sick. Fucking Pink Floyd, Dedicate Sound of Thunder, new 4K edition. Hell yeah, brother. I'm still on Normal Fight Caves. Almost got it down. Yeah, I have like, on my Pure, well, it was my Pure until I ruined it. I had, fuck, what was it? Like 60 some odd fight caves. I was like sub rank 100. I don't even want to look it up. I'm gonna make me sad. I should play my Ultimate Iron Man. It'd be fun to get a fight cape or a fire cape on my UIM. I just haven't played this shit in so fucking long. I play it for like a minute and then I'm like, meh. Fuck that. What games are fun on Steam? Like I said, I gotta check how much Red Dead Redemption is. I feel like that would be kind of costly. Maybe not though. And then your type of fun. Yeah, I like role playing. I like Vice City. Can you get Vice City on there? I'd like to replay that. That'd be fun. Damn it. I'm just chilling. You got movies to watch, know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got some movies to watch? Probably some good ones. Let me see here. Let me open up Steam. I'm just fucking browsing the internet here. Shit I don't need. Like spending $160 on a keyboard. I could probably just 3D print my own keycaps, honestly. Yo, what's going on, Harini? How goes it, friend? Hope you've had a good day. There's a band named Fish, and they have a song called Karini, and it's one of my favorite songs. Holy dude, that 100 milligram edible just rocking me right now. Yipes. Uh-oh, that's not good. You don't look well? I mean, I'm fine. I'm just so, like, I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm just so, I don't rarely ever eat edibles, and I had a 100 milligram edible, and I'm just literally browsing it, like, just stuff online to buy. I gotta go see what was on the printer, but I really don't want to look. Something bad happened, I know it. Yeah, no, see, that's the thing is, like, usually they do diddly shit to me, and Kelly and I were both like, let's get an... What, spaghetti detection, I see. Wah, wah, wah. I don't think I have any isopropyl alcohol out here either. Stop task. Maybe it's too hot in there. Maybe I need to leave the door open. It is toasty. It's hot outside. Huh. I don't know. We'll leave her alone for a minute. Neat. Well, that's cool. I mean, I like all people. I don't really care whatever people do in their bedrooms or who they love, as long as they're of age. So yeah, I'm cool with everybody. I kind of look like Freddie Mercury right now, honestly. I love soda forever. What kind of soda do you love, though? Like, I need to know. Are you looking at... Thought I got another one. I eat so much yogurt also, man. Maybe I'm just like bleh, bogged out from yogurts. Bro is off that yogurt part. Yeah, dude, bro be smoking that Delta Hate pack. Bleh. Today, Junior. Do 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 do. So what else is everybody up to? We got to come up with a design. It'd be fun to do like an Andy Warhol, like the tomato soup, but do a yogurt with berries on the top of it. Just do like 3 colors. I think that would be fun. But I'm not gonna have 3 colored ink tomorrow. Fuck yeah, brother. What time do you... Oh yeah, you don't work until later in the afternoon, I suppose. Let's see here. I gotta find something to... I gotta turn a light on in here also. Pretty dark. My boss said, you know you shift tomorrow, right? Like this tall boy would have me hammered at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Dude, she's just looking out for you, man. You're her #1 employee, so you gotta just like, she's hanging on you there. Relying on you. Hopefully she's not hanging on you. That would be a little awkward. But maybe, maybe not. Who knows? What are you, We gotta try to print something too. She makes mistakes and blames me. Dude, typical boss though. That's actually just like any typical boss. Like if they weren't doing that, like what else would they be doing? Absolutely fucking nothing. Being a bunch of fucking babies. I just emailed you. Alright, sweet. I'll check it out here in just a second. Yeah, that edible dude kicking me right in the jaw. Oh my Lanta. Let's exit out of some of these tabs with things on it that I don't need to buy. That way I don't make any silly choices. Oh, sweet. So that's like something you've done? Did you just do that with one scan? Like, how long did it take? You think Bernie Sanders is Polly? Might hit him up? Bro, I think so, but the closer his head gets to the middle of his chest, I think the closer the world is coming to an end. Oh, Graham Plattner fucking got 75% of the vote. He made some remarks. Let's see if we can find those, actually. Let's see. Grant. Oh, fuck, Salt. I was listening to Rush earlier, though. Hell yeah. We'll come back to Rush after. Graham Plattner. Let's see here, fucking boy. Let's listen to this. This is gotta be free, right?
Please welcome to the stage Maine's Democratic nominee for United States Senate, Graham Plattner.
Fucking soon to be President Plattner, mother suckers. I love the fucking high quality. This is the 1080. This is the 1080, bro. Where's my contribution going here? Now to fucking take out Susan Collins and her brain tumor in a political campaign, not in any scary manner, of course. That'd be silly. What's Plattner about? Dude, he's for anti-billionaire bullshit. There's all kinds of shit. He's good stuff. The TV looks racist? Why does the TV look racist? He is in Maine, bro. That is the whitest state in the country, to be honest. Maine is like 25%. No, she's definitely from the north. Maine is like 95% white. Look at this TV, dude. It looks like it looks like he's trying to protect his identity.
Thank you all very much. I want to thank my mom and my
What is going on, dude? This fucking TV. Alright, well, we'll come back to that in a minute, maybe when it's buffered. Let's see if there's a fucking different angle of that. I think I have it in a chat somebody sent me here. Oh, look. This one instantly better, dude. What the hell? C-SPAN, dude, coming in clutch. Of course, C-SPAN's got the only good infrastructure for this. I want to thank my mom and my dad.
If you believe, as I do, that we can change our politics and change our country,
Dude, it looks nice, so I think that came out really well.
also believe that people can change.
That dude back here, dude, killer mustache.
Because I have lived it. And the reason that I have lived it is because of my wife.
Dude, politics makes me want to cry sometimes. Like, hearing the speech, I'll probably fucking, like, bawl my eyes out for no reason. Yeah, dude, that shit was, yeah. They're not here for fraud.
Baby Jane, you are my best friend and the love of my life. And thank you.
Forget those 12 other women I texted that one time I was drunk.
Over the last 9 months,
Why were people so upset about this guy in the first place? Because he has PTSD and he drank a little bit, and I think he sent some texts. But he's just a dude. I mean, that's the thing, is like he's there for not what he sends in text messages, and like also the president's got a vagina on his neck and grabs women by them, and it's like, bro, it's like they're trying to like there are Democrats that are being like, well, we're not going to support him. It's like, bro, then you just want a Republican to win. Like, you just, like we were talking earlier about, if you don't just like flat out reject what's going on and start moving to the left, like the Overton window will never swing back far enough to like escape fascism. It's just going to keep swinging further to the right, because they keep dragging it further and further. But like, you need an equal and opposite push, and like getting rid of the billionaires, like taxing the billionaires essentially. Like, America would be so much better off if Jeff Bezos had half his fucking cash. He would not know a difference. And like, Jeff Bezos does not work harder than anybody you know that's working 2 jobs to pay their mortgage, to make ends meet. Like, there's no way he's working harder than any of these people right here. These people have been teachers like 30 years. Why do they not have $1 billion? Like, there's no way Jeff Bezos works that hard.
Take back our power from corporations and billionaires. I love every single one of you. Everyone who has shown up at a town hall, who has knocked on a door, who cast their vote, not for me, but for a vision of a life in Maine that you can afford. A life of dignity and a government that actually serves its people. I want to thank our incredible campaign team and all 15,000 volunteers. You have built the most powerful grassroots movement in the history of this state. This is because of you. And when we finally defeat Susan Collins,
Dude, like, that's the thing, is he's got that, like, he looks like somebody that could go and talk to any dude and be like, hey man, you think you should be able to go to the doctor and not come out fucking broke? And like, people agree with that. That's not like socialism, that's just fucking normal. Like, all these people put all this bullshit on it, but he's just like saying it normal. Like he's not being Tucker Carlson telling you to like go out and tan your balls to be a man. Like you can do other things. You can be a manly figure and like be compassionate, be like helpful. You can do things. You can represent women in like a manner that's respectful, but like understanding that you're not a woman. Like you can do a lot of things, and like this dude right here, like he's, I don't know, he's young, like he's good, man. Yeah, fell asleep in the NBA finals, gets fucking booed. Like this is a dude right here that would whoop Trump's ass in like an election. Like dude, I think he could run for president sooner. Like the earlier he would do it would be like the better, because you wouldn't want to get wrapped up in like the partisan politics or the bullshit that like happened like Obama and stuff like that. By the time he actually got to become president, like he was like so in debt to like Citigroup and all these other like banks and stuff like that, that like the hopes and dreams like momentum kind of like dies out. I am pretty cool, man. See little Rubio? I got him the biggest shoes he's ever seen. Now maybe he's a little taller. Looks silly though. Alright, take a nap time. Why does it seem like people with empathy are getting crapped on so hard? Because that's one of the things. It's like like it keeps swinging. You got to swing it back the other way. You know, like that's why you got to like kill them with kindness. That whole thing. Like you, no matter what, like you got to like. I know there's punching down, like no punching down, but like even when it comes to punching up, you can do it in an intellectual way. Like there's so many times when people come in and just like insult me or something silly, and it's like, oh, look at your forehead, bro, and I'm like, okay. Or you could come in and say something creative. Like I'm here for a little banter. I'm here for a little back and forth. Like someone told me I had a Confederate soldier's face starter pack, and I was like, fucking roast me, bro. Like good one. Like what can I say to that, dude? Aren't we all just dudes? Yeah, we are all just dudes. And that's the thing, is like this guy right here would stop on the side of the road to help you pull your car to the ditch in a snowstorm. Susan Collins, like, yeah, right, bro. I like used to deliver packages to her family, and like they're not even nice. Like, so it's like going up the chain, like it's just not any better. He went to like every fucking town in the state. Susan Collins went to a bunch of like uppity like donor dinners. He probably actually saw close to almost the entire population of the state. Like, and that's what it's about. Like, you need to actually see the people. That's why, like, so many people in my town are so just, like, voting Republican all the way down. And it's like, I don't care if you vote Republican, but know why you're doing it. Is it suit your beliefs? Like, if you're on welfare, don't vote for somebody who's going to get rid of welfare because you think that someday you'll have $1 million. So when you have $1 million, you don't want there to be taxes on it because you earned that $1 million. Brother, you're not even going to make it to the $1 million. You'll be dead long before because you won't have food. Like, all the government coming after me here. Woof. I don't know. Just silly. Yeah, yes. Because, like, they think it's a sports team. And it's like, it's cool to be the underdog. It's like, yes. But when the underdog is also the dog with the rabies and it bit you, like, okay, the underdog won, but now you're dead. Or you have to get a big-ass needle. Like, that isn't fun. They treat government services for the neediest scams. Yes, exactly. But they're for socialism for the rich. Anybody that makes over $175,000 a year, all that money over $175K is not paid into Social Security. So anybody that makes under $175,000 is paying in for 100% of their total money is paying into Social Security. But the other people aren't, and they're still getting Social Security. And, like, that's socialism. Like, why are they getting it? Like, why does Elon get government contracts? Why does Palantir get government contracts and then Peter Thiel can fucking move to Argentina? I mean, square that circle, dude. Like, it's just so silly. Yo, what's going on, Harini? How goes it? The tribalism is maddening. It's not even just, like, tribalism. It's, like, unintellectual tribalism. It's, like, the stupidity has bred itself into the divisiveness, right? Like kids nowadays are like pro Trump, and it's like, bro, do you know what Don and Eric are like? Do you know how silly those fucking boys looked? Like, are you like they're not even alpha dudes. Like, if they were a fucking bro, like this dude looks like he could go out and chop a fucking tree. Do I think Trump could chop a tree? No. Like, dude, do some man things. Like, do something manly. He puts on more makeup. He compliments more dudes than like any of the women I like know. Cultism is real and on the right. Cultism is everywhere, honestly. Like, let's be like accepting of that. Like, there are left-wing bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this like toxic, like there's toxic to their own fault, like sorts of leftist movements. But I'm more like, I want the workers and the people who like create the capital to be the ones that kind of are in control of it, not Jeffrey Bezos making 3,000 times more than any of the next closest worker per hour at his place, making him rich, blowing himself into space on his penis-shaped rockets. Like, I think that's a little bit silly. Like, once again, he has not worked harder. He has not stayed and delivered more frozen cold nights delivering mattresses up cold icy driveways for him than I did. So it's like, fuck him, dude. Give me $1 million. Jerry Garcia is overrated. I mean, that's fine. I like Trey Anastasio more, honestly, but like I'm a big Dead fan. So overrated is kind of crazy to say. I mean, the Grateful Dead had one of the greatest like cult followings for a band of all time. Eat the rich? Yes, exactly. Because once the rich realize that dollar bills are worthless and that there are more poor people than there are rich people and there's no food, like they will actually just eat the rich. Like it won't even be like a pretty sight. Like it'll be fucking devastating. But allegedly, I guess I don't know how to cover myself on that one. It'll be bad. That's a true statement. If like anyone ever gets eaten, it's bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to classify it as that, I'm a guy that kind of lives in the middle of the woods of Maine and likes the dead and being resourceful, having my own means to produce things. I'm getting a screen printer today, though, to make cool shit. Do I have what? Do I have what? I have an air conditioner that's on right now and it's fucking chally in here. But we trying to stay up until the fucking printer gets here, friends. Let's get so many subs that'll make your head spin. I ate an edible a little while ago. Bro, my eyes are so red. Holy moly. I need a light in here, too. Submarines? I like submarines. Submarine sandwiches. Back to my speech here.
That will be because of you, too. You don't just believe in a different kind of politics. You have dedicated your time and your talents to it. It is a service to our state and to our nation. And thank you. I also want to thank Governor Janet Mills for a lifetime of service to a state that we both love. We are eternally grateful.
This lady's like, what the fuck is going on? He's choking.
And any of those who feel let down,
This is the Democratic Senate candidate from Maine.
It is my job
For the Democratic side.
to earn your trust, faith, and support.
The alpha male that needs to be the president of the United States. Someone could actually chop a fucking tree.
Senate doing exactly that.
Tax the fucking rich, baby. Let's go.
It is deeply humbling to stand here as your Democratic nominee.
I'm an independent. I hate both sides. They are both equally trash. Change my mind. They're both awful. They're both awful. This is just a common sense dude. Like billionaires, fuck them. We don't need them. There's like 900 in the United States right now. In the 80s there was 90. Like they're just hoarding the wealth. And like money isn't real. Wait. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Oh wait, am I gonna flip the camera and I'm a dumbass? Money isn't real? So, yep, fuck that. Do you want open borders? Brother, maybe if we didn't go into other people's fucking countries, right, and fuck their shit up, and maybe if we didn't have corporations giving these, like, illegal immigrants, right, jobs, like 14-year-old girls that get chopped up in Purdue chicken factories, maybe if these people that own these corporations got deported to fucking countries, right, maybe we would stop having this immigration problem because they come here, right, like the people you don't think should be here, I'm for people, right, so if we fuck up their place, maybe we should just let them here because that's how it, like, works. But maybe we should also start taking these corporations a little bit accountable because none of those motherfuckers in the C-suite ever get in trouble, but they pay the children, they fucking get, like, ICE shows up, the kids, whatever, get deported, they become another statistic. That guy's still in his air-conditioned office. He did not fall into a meat grinder. Fucking wild. Wild. Chud maxing? No, anti-chudding. Very anti-chud. Anti-chud. KKK was founded by... Yeah, did you know that, like, the Democrats and the Republicans switched their party names, essentially, like, after Lincoln and all of that? Like, Lincoln was said to be a Republican, right? But if you were to look at the values of the Republican Party in that moment, they would side more similarly with what the Democratic Party would be siding with today. In, the, like, the Nixonian, or, like, where was it? In the, like, the 50s or some shit like that, they, like, switched it around. So, like, stop messing around. Yo, bro, I know. Isn't that crazy? This math ain't mathing. Lots of maybes from that story. No, there's no maybes in that story. That's actually, like, historical fact. Like, if you look up when the party switched here, 1 minute. Oh, shit. That fucking just flashbang maxing. Holy moly. When did the Republican and Democratic parties do not undergo a single overnight switch. Instead, their platforms, geographic bases, and core demographics gradually swapped places over the course of nearly a century, primarily driven by the New Deal in the 1930s and the Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s. The post-Civil War era, 1965 to the 1930s, the Republican Party was the party of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln, supporting the North among black Americans and favoring business and strong federal government. The Democratic Party was the conservative states' rights who partly heavily dominated by white Southerners. So they did switch. So you got all your research offline? Like when I went to college? Like when I went to college and studied political sciences and like social studies because I wanted to be a teacher. Bro, are you really on meth, right? No, I'm not. I have like, if I was on meth, like I have severe ADHD and I don't know if you know what meth is. Like if you are in need of something like an ADHD medicine and you take a stimulant, you chill out. But I have a screen printer coming today that I'm super excited about. I'm trying to get some subscribers, hanging out, talking politics. Like, I just love politics. So, like, when usually people come and, like, babble some bullshit that, like, is wrong, I have to, like, talk about it because, like, debate, the court of public opinion is where bad ideas die, like, right? And then, like, good ideas, like, rise to the top. Cream floats, shit sinks. Like, so that's what's going on there. College is the biggest scam. If you look at college tuition price over since whenever, I don't know when the date this statistic would be from, but like the interest on, or wait, was it 1 minute? I gotta look this up before I say it wrong. Increase over time of college tuition. College tuition has skyrocketed, increasing by over 700% since 1983. 700%. 700%. That's a scam. Like, that is a scam. And then people are like, well, you shouldn't get free college. It's like, motherfucker, you got college for $78. And that was your meal plan. it's like, dude, you can't even buy a book now for like $300, and then you go to sell it back at the end of the semester, $40. I was literally told them one day, I was like, I'll roll joints with this. I was just fucking with them, but it's like, bro, like, I'm gonna keep it. I might as well keep this book for $40. Like, you're gagging me with a spoon with it. Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like American education is still, like, for some reason taken in high esteem, which is weird. But wait, who is eating chicken, people? A college professor cannot teach you anything you can. Yes, I know, exactly. Like, I have lasers, I have 3D printers, I have t-shirt stuff. I have access to an Ivy level education in front of me at my will. All I need is the plan and the structure to be able to extract that knowledge from the tools that I have in front of me, right? Yeah, books, fucking local LLMs, like, there's a million ways to do it. You just need to figure out what you want to do. Like, I didn't quit. I took a buyout at my job that I'd been at for 12 years. I took the money, and now I'm trying to start a business with my friend. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn the knowledge and the tools and extract from what, like, situations I've taken from in my life to try to be able to do that. Like, my dad always owned his own businesses. Like, I've always been around people. Like, I'm a good people person. I have, like, a good outlet to try to, like, pitch ideas with my, like, you guys. So, like I said, just try to make use of the tools you have around you. Like, I've always been a big, I want to learn something every day, right? Like, that's why I wanted to be a teacher, because if I could just teach one kid one thing and they could go home and be like, hey, guys, I'm excited about learning. Fucking worth it. I mean, I have a child, so I guess I did, like, put that to use somewhat. But, you know, it's how she rolls sometimes. But anywho, we still got to come up with a design for oh yeah, wait, I was fucking watching that video. What am I doing? Oh my god, 22 minutes though? Maybe not. I gotta go shut that fucking AC off though, brother. She chilly. Chili biscuits. Oof. Holy, that's a juicy mosquito right there, bro. Oh god, I have to turn the propane heater on. Good lord. Oh, let's see here. What is the most amount of pizza anyone's eaten in one sitting? I mean, I ate an entire poutine pizza, which was pizza, French fries, cheese, and gravy on a pizza. And I mean, it was like maybe a 12, maybe like a 14-inch pizza. Like, it was awful. You're holding the mic and being Italian. I mean, I do use my hands a lot. Like, that might just be the Down East Maine thing in me. Where's my Charlie Kirk mic? Where's my mic? I know I'm holding a mic in my hand, but, like, I have a different mic. Just wait. Just you fucking wait, friends. Found it. Oh, it's on a stand, too. I don't want that. But, and, cool. There we go. Now I look professional, right? All right. Oh, I gotta plug this in here in a minute. But yeah, no not you. That came out really good. I always want to call you no thank you for some reason. That's hilarious. Hilarious. How did the leather laser print turn out? Not great. I found the other one though somewhere. Let me find that one. I did one on the green. That one came out all right. This one didn't come out too bad. It's in like half tones, so you can't really see it until it like reflects. I'll bring my phone over here so you can see it. Wait, does this light work on it? Maybe in the dark it will. Let's see here. I might have to take it over there. Put this down. So it's like you can kind of see it. Maybe this isn't the right way to light it. Like, it's got details on it. And it looks cool. It's just not as pronounced as I thought. Maybe I should have ran over it again. Like, in certain light, like, you can see a lot of detail. But in other moments, it's like, it just gets kind of lost in there. So I don't know. I could probably go over it again. Is it better from afar? I don't know. Too much glare we'll see on the camera. Wait a minute, let me flip the camera around and go like this. Sorry, my desk is a mess with leather scraps. Fucking let me turn like Jesus, Christopher.
The height of my political career. It now appears that things have changed. But it's funny, this morning was a normal one. I woke up in my home, just a few doors down from the house I grew up in. Amy and I shared a pot of coffee. We walked our dogs on the same road that I've spent most of my life on. We spent the afternoon knocking on doors and getting ready for this evening. And then we drove down here to Blue Hill, where I was born.
So, not bad. But I have another one that came out a little bit better. I want to try to do it on the inside page of this too, because this is the other side and this side's kind of jacked up too. It's like, I don't know what happened. I squared it on there straight and it just did it at an angle. Like, I don't know if you can see, but she like went off sideways for no reason. So that's interesting. I don't want it to do it on an expensive wallet or something. But I think these are sweet. I'd like to do a tarot card for the first print. I think that would be sick. Shit, whoop. There we go.
I continue to learn from. I'm still far from perfect. But every day I wake up and I try to be a little bit better and a little bit kinder than I was the day before.
Got my iPad too.
And if you give me the chance, I will be a senator for the people who cannot afford to buy a senator.
Fuck yeah, brother. A senator for the people who can't afford to buy a senator. That's a fucking statement right there. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh! For a card game, but I never really got into Magic. I gotta turn this down.
I will serve you, the people of Maine, not some lobbyist or party boss. I will be the champion for your dreams as if it were my own, no matter the challenge or the expense. I will fight for you.
Fuck, man. What a good dude. What type of amphetamine are you on? Absolutely none. I took a 100 milligram edible a little while ago. I have a printer or a screen printer showing up in a few hours, so I wanted to stay up and stream for that, but I probably don't know if I'm gonna make it. Yeah, right, bro. I wish. I wish. No, I ate I drank this like edible shooter thing. It's wacky. Yo, what's going on, Cat Jam Mango? How goes it? Holy dude, my eyes are so red. Wowzers.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Found because of the grace of the people of Maine. Grace comes.
Nope. Starting my own business.
Grace comes when your truck gives out late at night and
I was at UPS though. FedEx, yeah, right. Imagine that. That would be so silly.
Most and expected least when your parents need a hand, and an old friend doesn't hesitate to go shovel the driveway. Or when a teacher, as underpaid as they are.
We gotta make some shirts. Oh, I could go be peeling that. I could be peeling that design here. Or I could be cleaning. We still gotta get the shot back out. We have not got the shot back out at all. I should plug my phone in for that.
Grace is not inevitable, but here in Maine, sometimes it looks like it is.
Why don't you apply for anime Sprite? Because that would be even worse, because I fucking hated UPS, and Amazon is worse, makes less money, and has no union representation. Like, fuck UPS, my name's already brown. Like, I already spited them, dude. They can't take that shit away from me. They'll be no longer brown before I will be. So, fuck them. I'm gonna win in the long run. Bezos is the devil. Bezos is the fucking devil. Or the Antichrist. I actually think Jared Kushner might allegedly be the Antichrist. I need somebody to get me a job at a right-wing think tank because I need to infiltrate the Congress, because I want to break into the cafeteria or wherever they keep their food, and I want to put a sticker on Ted Cruz's sandwich that says baby meat. And then I want to take a picture of him eating a baby meat sandwich. Allegedly. Some respect. I mean, he's an old dying man. I'm not like shitting in like he's doing that to himself. Like I'm just observing the decay of like what's happened. It's kind of sad. Like I don't even like doing the Trump voice anymore, because it's like he's just literally an old dying man. Like it's just not even funny. It's sad. Honestly, it looks better with no light. Yeah, kinda. You don't need to break in. You can walk right to the Senate cafeteria in the Senate office building. Thank you, classical anime. Allegedly. Kushner, Thiel. Yes. Peter Thiel knows about the Antichrist. Remember that. Remember that. He knows about it because he is it. He is that. Like fucking dude, if I wrote a book and did something crazy, they'd call it a manifesto, right? And it would be viewed as a bad thing. The fucking people at Palantir wrote some cuckoo gaga fucking ketamine-induced ramblings in some 21-point manifesto talking about killer drones and all this other shit, and they're getting defense contracts. Huh? Like, why? Like, that makes no sense. Watch that video, Brown. Yeah, let me listen to another second of this, and I'll cue that up, actually. But yeah, I'll get your address. I'll email you back, not you. And I'll send you that cover. Yo, what's going on, Whisper Whisper? We're about to watch another video here in just a second. Let me bring this up. Hey, yo, Jamie, cue that up. Yeah, sure, man. Awesome, Jamie, thanks. I gotta come up with a better name than Jamie. Shit, let's see. No idea what achievement that is up there. Yep. It's a good one, though. There's got to be an achievement somewhere, like on an Xbox, like popped up in the bottom. Like we'll just get a little achievement notice. Trump's kids getting government contracts. Yes. Yeah, for like things that they're not even good at. Like Eric is actually not good at anything. Don, his dad didn't even go to his funeral because like, why? I don't know. Strange. Maybe he's worried there'd be a 7th, 8th, 9th attempt in a world of puppets where, yeah, well, politics is just the comedy branch of the military-industrial complex, as Frank Zappa would say. But, you know, what did Marx say? History repeats itself. The first time is a tragedy, and the second time is a farce. And, like, things seem kind of like a joke right now, but they're going to end up just as fucking bad. They're going to end up in the same place, even if we get there in a silly manner. Like, silly things can lead to tragedy. It's like, just because you laughed one time doesn't mean that, like, it's okay. I laugh about my mom being dead. Doesn't mean it's great. I mean, not laugh about her being dead, but, like, the ability, like, I have to laugh about it, or she'd be like, what's the point? My mom would rather I giggle about it, because if you can't make a dead mom joke, then, like, it's not worth it. It's better to laugh, and I see UPS on now. Cool. Yeah, up UPS right there, and the UPS thing right there. I've got UPS stuff everywhere. I have a bunch of journals that for, like, the last, like, 10 years of my life, I wrote a bunch of, like, just mad at capitalism and packages, like, ramblings. Sorry you lost your mom. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, it's been, like, 10, 11 years now or something like that. That's right before I had like one test left to take to become a teacher. And then my mom passed away, and then UPS called, and I just had a baby, and they're like, hey, do you want a permanent part-time job with insurance? And I was like, yeah, I do. So then 12 years later, they offered buyouts, and I fucking took it, and it was like $150,000 a year, my insurance. I get to keep the pension I earned. Another thing, and I just got to leave. Like, I had a bad health incident last year, and then I hurt myself after that, and I was just over it. Like, the mental strain of being there for that long, and like thinking that I'll be able to retire with a bunch of money, but like I won't be able to walk. Like, I was taking ADHD medication, and I had a weird side effect where it made my tendons and muscles swell, and I couldn't walk. Like, I could not walk down my stairs. And at that point, I was like, fuck this. I'll just forget where my keys are. Like, I would rather forget where my keys are, not take this ADHD medicine, have this fucking ache throughout my body that I can't deal with. And I was like, realized some things. I was like, I could make less money and be twice as happy if I just didn't have to deal with the stress of UPS every day. Like, I'd been there for so long, and like they used to take a lot of pride in customer service and like doing certain things that were like what we took pride in. But now the lady who's the CEO right now is like strip mining the whole company for just profit, like stock buybacks and dividends. That's all they care about. And you can see like it trickling down. Finally, there's like nothing trickles downhill except for piss. You know what I mean? It's never like the money. It never comes down through. Like, it's just fucked up. But like I said, my friend and I are starting a business, and I'm gonna try to run with that. And I'm gonna try to stick my finger in every single pot I can find until I find something that sticks. Because like, I really don't care that much about money. I would be fine with living in a van down by a river. And as long as I got people around me, like, I'm trying to start this cult, you know? And if we're going to call it a cult, we can only say it until like other people start to notice that we're calling it a cult. And then there's a problem. No dead bodies, no branding, nothing like that. But it's kind of like a troll. But everyone always says I look like a cult leader. What the fuck is that, dude? So many mosquitoes in here bumming me out. We got to paint on the bunny rabbit also. I don't blame you. My husband took a buyout from Collins Aerospace back in 2020. He doesn't regret it. Yeah, I know people that, like, they offered 2 buyouts 6 months apart, right? The first one was $1,800 per year of service. So I'd been there going on 11 years at that point. It would have been like $19,000, $20,000, right? This time, 6 months later, some people took the first buyout. They offered people 150 grand. And it's like the people who took the first one couldn't apply for the second one, but they were still working until the same day. Like, so it was kind of like that would probably be some strange tension. Maybe you should check for Ehlers-Danlos. ADD meds will mess with you really bad if you've got hypermobile variation. Okay, somebody was telling me about this hypermobility thing and being linked to a bunch of other things. MCAS. Is that something, MCAST? Like having, yo, Joseph, what's going on? The next cult leader has to have followers, only leaders. Has to have no followers, only leaders. Yes, exactly. If everyone is the leader of the cult, like, you know why Iran is whooping us? Because they're doing it cheaply, and they're doing it from a bunch of different strategic positions that are all making independent decisions. So even if one of them gets taken out, nothing bad happens. Like when the ATF shows up at someone else's house, it's not everyone else's problem. Just kidding, obviously, like just trolling. Like unified movement within chaos. I don't really want chaos. Like, I already breed chaos all around me. Like, I don't know if you can tell by my like ADHD surroundings. I will start a lot of tasks every day, and whether or not I complete any or all of them is like dependent on a very few variables. Life is chaos, sir. Yes, you're right. Life is chaos. In a world where the eagle always catches the salmon and the salmon will never catch the eagle, you're right. Things are never fair. I get it. Some people are going to get sucked up. Some people are not. But like, are you a moil? Is that like a goyim? Because I don't really know what that is. Do you have free to play? I got 43 prayer. Okay, I remember low key. If you went there high level, and there'd be hella beers in there for you. I do probably have an account that's free to play, but I'm not going there. My Ultimate Iron Man, and I probably have a bunch of my member shit on my thing. Can I deposit it? Let's look at my RuneScape. Oh wait. I want to look up a video first. I gotta watch a video. Wait. I'll put this on, and then I'm going to also load up RuneScape. Oh, I'm an idiot. Holy bro, I can't see past my phone here. My keyboard's all out of whack here. I gotta put my hands on it. There we go. Stroking out, bro. He is stroking out, bro. When you had that reaction to the ADD medication, was it neurological reaction, like nerve issues too? No, I don't think so. Like, my feet were actually swollen. Like, I'd never seen anything like this. Like, I mean, I'm 34, so, like, I get things are going to start happening. But, like, I thought I had TMJ, and I thought my jaw got dislodged. But what had happened is when I went to the dentist not that long before, I'd gotten an infection in my jaw, and, like, an abscess had happened, and I almost got sepsis. So I almost got life flighted. Like, a 4-day hospital bill was like $200,000, like 150, 200,000, and yeah, almost died. So after that, I had to take a bunch of antibiotics, and then I went back on different ADHD medication. The first time I had Vyvanse, and that was fine, didn't have any problems. And this time they gave me like actually Adderall extended release. And like I said, the only reason I even went back on the medicine was because I was starting to get in trouble for being consistently like 2 to 3 minutes late for work because I would lose my keys or some shit like that. So, like, I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to go to the doctor and get a diagnosis again to show you, like, I have, like, an actual condition. It's not like, yes, I love to be 3 minutes late for work. Like, my debilitating action of losing my keys, making my whole day spiral. Like, I love doing that. Like, yes, I'm just doing that for the giggles, brother. Fucking rock on. Your eye rubbing says yes. Wait, what now? My eyes, yeah, dude, my eyes are so red. They're as red as this video's thumbnail. All right, let's look here.
And you're looking over the horizon of the steppe.
Wait.
You can see a cavalry. I want you to imagine this. Imagine that you are a Mongolian farmer.
Wait, let me put it on 125.
And you're looking over the horizon of the steppe, and you can see a cavalry is approaching in the distance. A small army on horseback coming over the horizon. At first you're probably thinking, oh shit, it's the Chinese, or maybe it's those Bolsheviks I keep hearing about. But as they come closer, you can hear them chanting Tibetan prayers. And as they get even closer, you realize that this is no normal cavalry. This is a mishmash of different uniforms. You've got Cossacks with big white furry hats and sabers. You've got white Russian military in old school imperial uniforms. You've got Mongolian traditional horseback riders. There's a Buryat monk chanting prayers. They're flying Tibetan flags. They're wearing Buddhist icons mixed with Orthodox icons. There's also a Japanese guy there. Why is there a Japanese guy there? You cannot comprehend what you're seeing right now. And then the leader of this cavalry approaches you on horseback. And he looks like a mix between a Russian soldier and a Mongolian.
Yeah, I don't know what I took. I don't remember what one it was, but I remember that, like, I was in so much pain. The little ridges under my tongue were so swollen that they felt like I had deli ham in my mouth at all times. And then they gave me this, like, it's called, like, Ketorolac or something. Oh my god, and it was intravenous, like, through, like, my one. I hate needles, by the way. Like, needles and getting my blood drawn, awful situation for me. And these beautiful nurses would come in at like 5 in the morning, and I would be like waking up, and they're like be fucking just sucking my blood like these sirens, and I'm like, no, please just let me wake up. And they're like, no, must take your blood. And I'm having all these like fucking hallucination dreams, dude, like close to death. Like my blood's fucking, I'm getting like They were checking my blood 5 times a day. So it's fucked up. It's called getting floxed. Yeah, so like when you take a bunch of those ciprofloxacin. So do you able to, like, you know all the names of all that shit? Like Kelly's really good at, like, she was a pharmacy tech for 15 years or something like that. So Jesus made poop in our, no, he didn't make it in them. He's not like he spawns poop in your butt, man. Like, figure out how a butt works, dude. Holy God. Did you see the episode of South Park and figure out what a butt was for?
Warlord. He is adorned with both medals and religious icons. And he comes at you with his pale, white face and piercing blue eyes, and he says to you,
Yo, new people in here, make sure if you haven't hit me a little thumbs up yet, you give me a little fun there. A little thumb to the eye. Ow, son of a biscuit elbow.
I am the reincarnation of Genghis Khan. I am the god of war. Join
BB?
me in the war against the Gog and Magog of Bolshevism. Join
I mean, my child support payment tells me that I probably already know what that is for. Also, I mean, my cat's name's also Luigi, and not the Mario Luigi.
in the war against
Just
the
so.
murderers of everything spiritual.
Well, at least we got on the same page.
Of the modern world. Join me. What do you do in that situation? Now, if you found yourself in this position, you didn't have a choice, because this was Roman von Ungen Sternberg, the Mad Baron, or the Bloody Baron. If you were
Dude, he looks just like me if I had that mustache,
If you
bro.
were against him, you would be tortured, sent to the hills, and shot. You'd be killed. That's the likely scenario for you if you were against him at this time, because he was a ruthless, mystic warlord. And we will see warlords, mystic warlords like this, rise again in our lifetime. We will see this. It's inevitable. But the thing is, he's a very controversial character. But
My very first
he was fighting for
words
something greater
were
than himself. He was fighting
Bordy eating hay, which was my aunt's white horse that lived in our barn at our house that probably resembled this. So, dude, this is actually just my origin story. Just keep that in mind.
Was a noble cause. And we'll talk more about that later. But first of all, we need to talk about Shambhala. Have you heard of Shambhala?
No.
Now, in the 1930s, there were
This is getting really Game of Thrones.
The lost hidden kingdom of Shambhala. The Nazis were looking for Shambhala.
The Nazis.
The United States were funding expeditions looking for Shambhala. Even the Soviet Union were looking for this hidden kingdom of Shambhala. And eventually Stalin...
Dude, this dude's glasses be crazy. I thought they were drawn on for a second. Stalin's like, I'm going to poke this guy in the ear. You see this? I'm going to give him a wet willy. In here I've got the biggest, grossest finger I ever stole off a man. And then I'm going to put it right in this man's ear. And then I'm going to pull the trigger.
Executed everyone involved in that, I think. In true Stalin fashion, right? Now, what was this lost kingdom that everyone was looking for? Well, you can think of Shambhala in a symbolic sense. That actually Shambhala is a lost kingdom within yourself. And you must find it within your own soul also. That's very boring. Very, very boring. Let's think of the literal interpretation of Shambhala. That there actually is a lost kingdom somewhere within Asia. And this kingdom that is hidden away from the rest of the world is a technologically advanced kingdom. It's full of spiritual power, wisdom, and peace. It's basically
Dude, this guy's videos are getting crazier and crazier. What the hell is this? This is some of the best content on YouTube. Like, this guy's videos, priceless. Like, these are national treasures. These are more coherent than Trump's Truth Social posts, at least most of the time, at least. Yeah, the clouds of civilization. It's about the elite Epstein class of people using AI to create a sort of singularity and also leading towards the collapse of civilization.
To a Tibetan Buddhist prophecy, a cyclical prophecy.
This guy's got... 1 minute. He's got 18 videos about this baby, and we're going to go over every single one of them.
But then is reborn again, and then collapses.
Simulated Leviathan. He wrote a book called Simulated Leviathan. I'm pretty sure. He's got another channel called Rory Speaks also. Make sure you go give him a like also, after you give me a like and a thumbs up and a big old smooch. He doesn't believe all of this, I don't think. At least he said. I keep touching the screen on my phone to pause YouTube. But it's like, that's never gonna work, bro. You ate the whole pizza? I mean, I don't blame you, dude. I need a snack. I need a fucking snack. I got a whole bunch of snacks in my house, but you know what? The house is so far away.
And the world falls into a moral decline. Shambhala, the kingdom, remains the same, remains a paradise, unaffected by the corruption of the world. And eventually, when the world gets worse enough, the 25th king of Shambhala will come out with an army and destroy the world in a way, or will heal the world. Will heal the world. Now, the Nazis, the Soviets, the Americans, they never found this lost kingdom, this paradise. They never found it. Or did they? Or did they? But many people have given up looking for Shambhala these days. And instead, there are people today that are trying to create Shambhala. If you can't find
Almost
Shambhala,
Baby Bell 30, snack time incoming. Heck yeah, you deserve it. I feel like you've had a long day since the blueberry oatmeal. Was that this morning or was that the other day? Holy moly, this has been a long day.
But they also want to fulfill the prophecy that results
Baby Bell 30, yum. Do you eat them with anything or do you just house the little tiny cheese this morning? Alright, cool, cool, cool. Sorry, the days kind of blend together sometimes. I'm so excited for this screen printer. Still haven't worked on a singular design. What kind of pizza did you have, Digex, anyway? I had a pizza earlier.
They were looking for Agatha, the lost kingdom underground with spaceships. You know, that's the idea.
Monster Ultra. That's fucking crazy. Supreme, exactly what I had.
You also know that Agatha and Shambhala are both closely connected to Roman von Ungen.
See, I want to make videos like this. I need to start making slideshows of ridiculous shit and then just doing it on the green screen.
Now, Sternberg was born in 1886 into German Baltic nobility. He was born into a very wealthy family. He was basically a German aristocrat. But he was a very
Aristocats? I have Aristocat slippers over there.
Obsessed with war. And because of this, he was actually expelled from school. But eventually, he found his calling at the age of 18 in 1904, when he volunteered for the Russo-Japanese War in the east of Russia. Now, while he was here, he actually encountered Eastern mysticism and Eastern cultures, Mongolian and Cossack cultures, and he fell in love with this old spiritual way.
He fell in love.
He got obsessed with Tibetan Buddhism and riding horses over the steppe, stuff like that. He loved the old world. And by contrast, in 1914, he found himself on the Eastern Front in World War I.
Yeah, I took a Russian hit, like an ancient Russian, well, not ancient, but like a Russian history class in college.
Which included riding horses with a sword against entrenched machine gun fire. He would have witnessed a whole cavalry
first layer
by this new form of autonomous slaughter, right? That's what he would have seen. And yet, he volunteered for more. He was not done. After every mission, he wanted to do the next mission. He was unkillable. Somehow, he kept surviving these missions. He was quite a legend, and he did make himself somewhat of a legend, infamous within the Russian military at the time. And he also earned himself pretty much every medal you could get, including the St. George's Medal. Now, Sternberg was slowly becoming a nightmare for his superiors within the military, because he would get drunk, fight with other officers.
He can go from Targaryen to Japanese by switching the blonde wig to a black one. Yeah, you're right. He looked like he would play a Targaryen at some point. Or be like related to Cersei, like a third cousin somewhere. That is a very versatile outfit. I mean, I feel like the Beatles even wore something like that at one point.
Something really bad happened.
Fuck, if I styled my mustache, oh, you didn't even see the guy over there. Hey, look, Lenin.
Peasants rose up.
I gotta
Russian
zoom out,
Revolution,
maybe?
Bolshevism, communism. This represented everything that Sternberg hated about
Oh my god,
the
it's
modern world.
Satan.
This was a fundamentally materialistic philosophy, an anti-religion, anti-spiritual philosophy. And also, he was a monarchist. And he believed in the divine.
Let me
rule of
try
humans.
this on
And they
Orca
killed his
Slicer.
king. They killed Tsar Nicholas II. He hated this utopian idea of equality. He didn't believe in equality. He believed that some men are born better than others. As you can tell, he probably read a lot of Nietzsche. He was a German aristocrat after all. So of course Sternberg joined the civil war against the Bolsheviks. He redirected
Yeah,
China
shit though.
towards
One minute, I'm gonna
Reds,
flip this
and he
back
joined the
here.
Whites. Now, to cut a long story short, this
I'm
is
trying
when
to
he really
find
entered his
another
warlord
video.
stage. And he received from the Dalai
Shit.
Lama. Yes, the Dalai
Wait, look
Lama
at this dude's
himself.
hair.
And he received a vision from the Dalai Lama. Yes, the Dalai Lama himself gave him a vision that told him that he was the god of war, a reincarnation of Genghis Khan, and that he must go liberate the country of Shambhala, which would have been Mongolia. And that's exactly what he did. In the north of Mongolia, he gathered a small army which he called the Asiatic Cavalry Division, and this was a mishmash of different cultures: Mongolian, Tibetan, Buryat, Russian, Cossack, a big group of different cultures and different ideas. And he gathered this cavalry together, about 1,500, and he stormed into Mongolia. At the time, Mongolia was occupied by the Chinese. Now you have to understand how crazy
The
and
Lenin crypt
impressive
freaks me
this was.
out. Yeah.
German
I can't wait to
army
see Trump's
goes to
crypt
the
though.
east,
That'll be a
creates
banger.
multicultural army, a cavalry unit, then marches into
What can I
Mongolia,
do here if
takes
I
on
just
10,000
project?
Chinese
No
troops,
project.
beats them, and
File.
then restores the
Open.
king of Mongolia, the Bag Khan, and then he himself becomes the de facto ruler of Mongolia. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, there's a few lessons we
I
can
don't
learn
know.
from the story of Sternberg that are relevant to us today.
Tell me.
First of all, if you have enough aura or you're scary enough, people will follow you into war.
Hell
You
yeah.
go somewhere and just gain an army. You gain a following.
Yeah, he probably does. That's why he
what
wants to
he's
get this
capable of.
bunker done.
Second of
All these
look at his
weird
life.
fucking
His
Dr.
life
Oz
was
down there doing
insane.
some like
He wrote
alchemy
this before the
bullshit.
age of 34. And this kind of life is unattainable for you. You could never live a life like this, even if you wanted to. Not today, right? But here's the important point. See, Sternberg was a product of his environment. He was living through a time of change. The world was changing around him.
There's no
He was living in a time of
P2S
technological
film
acceleration.
profiles on here.
Modernity was rising. Communism, capitalism, globalization, that was rising. And he hated this new world. He wanted to restore the old world, the world of kings and warriors and
P2S.
spirituality. That's what he wanted to maintain. That's what he fell in love with in the East. He was really
Nothing?
fighting not just against communism, but against
Okay.
the new world. And we
Weird.
today are living in a similar
Come here,
time.
Claude.
We are living in a time of technological acceleration. The world I was born into is not the same world that we are living in today. You know this, I know this. The world
We
is
all know
changing
this.
in real time around us.
Friends.
And we will see warlords like the Baron rise. People will rebel against this new world.
Oh
We will
shit.
see this. Like I said, this is inevitable. Now let me read you a quote. You will never get to see 50-foot statues of warlords and emperors or feel the triumph of conquest. You will never see man live as the ancients dreamed he would. All because a couple of rats have tunneled their way into positions of power. They said the past is wrong. They said invaders should have your land. They said it's okay to embrace apathy. You are a victim of the technocracy, of an abuse named civility. You have been robbed of a fulfilling and earnest life. Now this quote is currently trending online with the young people, especially young men. And you can see why. They relate to this quote. They feel like the future has been stolen from them.
Yeah, but like who's stealing that future but them like following fucking Nick Fuentes? Like there ain't no way that Nick Fuentes has got a better outlook for what the future needs to be like than like anyone that's not Nick Fuentes. But Catboy Lover makes fucking $900,000 a year off super chats or some shit.
From 2020 onwards, it doesn't feel like the future's getting better. It feels like things are getting worse. Would you agree with this? They feel like an earnest and fulfilling life has been stolen from them by the technocracy. And it's hard not to agree with them.
Yeah, when Peter Thiel's launching fucking murder drones towards you.
And they are being drawn towards accelerationism. We are seeing a new wave of accelerationism right now with the young people. Now, accelerationism is actually very similar to the Tibetan Buddhist idea of a civilizational cycle. That the world is getting worse and worse and worse, and that eventually we will have a civilizational collapse. And then after this, we will have a better new world. The 25th king of Shambhala will come and make the world better. Very similar idea to accelerationism. But with accelerationism, the idea is that why should we delay the inevitable? Why should we go slowly towards the collapse of civilization when we can speed it up? We can accelerate towards
Easy come, easy go, though.
quicker, and thereby we can create a new world afterwards. That's the idea. And you can see how this is an attractive idea. That actually, let's accelerate towards the collapse of society so that we can have a better world afterwards. Now, if you are an accelerationist, I've got some bad news for you, because you will not be welcome in Shambhala. Shambhala will not be for you. Shambhala is for them, the technocratic elites.
Sam Altman is such a creep, allegedly.
Creating underground bunkers and freedom cities separate from the rest of the world, protected from the rest of the world.
Look like a little bit like Nick Fuentes, and it's very concerning for me. I definitely don't want any confusing him for. Yeah, no. No, as long as he doesn't like walk around and say some wacky shit. I look pretty silly sometimes. Not that Nick, I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying. Holy, that edible dude. Wowzers. Praxis, Freedom City. Praxis was the name of that test I had to take to be a teacher, to be certified. Oh my god, my wheel doesn't want to spin anymore. Huh? Greenland.
Have you heard about Trump trying to annex Greenland for some reason?
No way. Greenland Shambhala.
I know this is starting to sound crazy, right? I'm starting to get down that crazy route, right? But consider this, right?
Consider this.
The tech billionaire was one of the largest donors and contributors towards Donald Trump's presidential campaign. And now Donald Trump is trying to annex
Oh god.
Meanwhile, Peter Thiel and his friends want to create freedom cities of the future within Greenland. A strange coincidence. It's almost like Donald Trump is doing them a favor, or he works for them in some way. A strange coincidence. But here's where it gets scary, okay? Kind of, right? Why Greenland? Why Greenland? Well, could it be because Greenland is the land of the ancient city of Atlantis, and the eternal Hyperboreans want to return back to Hyperborea? Could be. Seriously.
That laugh, brother. Oh my god.
Cold, protected from global warming. Not only that, it's got a low population and a good amount of resources. If you wanted to create a freedom city of the future, this would be the perfect location, protected from the chaos of the world. So if you were engineering an apocalypse, if you were engineering a societal collapse, Greenland would be a nice place to go. I would agree with this, right? See, Peter Thiel.
What a creepy bro.
Tibetan Buddhist idea of this cyclical cycle of history. That soon we will have a collapse within society. The world will collapse into chaos. He believes this because he's tied to ideas like the ideas of Ebola, and maybe not Ebola actually, Oswald Spengler. Oswald Spengler believes in a very similar scenario, that soon civilization will collapse. And also, Peter Thiel is tied to accelerationism through Curtis Yarvin. And he wants to accelerate us towards this collapse. And you can see that he is advancing technology.
That's like the idea, just go straight down. Instead of going all the way around the circle, just do some fucked up shit and just go straight to the bottom. Like, so you wouldn't have to go all the way around. You could just do some fucked up stuff and cut straight down. As above, so below.
Creating these underground bunkers and freedom cities because Peter Thiel wants to fulfill his dream of an Atlas shrugged future.
Oh, some fucking Ayn Rand in the chat, baby.
They leave society. They leave society to itself, and they take their technology with them. And they live in a protected Shambhala, away from the chaos of the world. All the peasants can live like warlords like they want to, whereas we live in this nice, super heaven paradise in Greenland. Now, maybe you do want the system to collapse. Maybe you do want a civilizational collapse. Maybe that's what you want. You want the world to burn. Then maybe you're in luck, because it seems like the technocratic elites are preparing for this. So it sounds like they know something that we don't. They know that the system is going to collapse. But that's a good thing, right? Because then we can return to a more natural way of living. A time
I mean, you're kind of a warlord, dude.
Conquest. Sounds pretty cool, right? Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, I love Highly Suspect. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I love that for you. I like to listen to that a lot when I'm snowboarding. That's fucking good jams. I'm sure I'll show you a shirt when you come back sometime soon. Enjoy your baby bell. Good night. Good night. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Well, do you think you'll do if the shops run empty and Uber Eats stops delivering food to your house?
I mean, there's deer in my backyard, so I'm not going to starve, that's for sure.
Do you think you'll become a cool warlord like Conan the Barbarian? Or do you think you'll become a warlord's bitch? You'll become a warlord's bitch. If you're lucky, if you've survived the initial collapse and you haven't been killed by an autonomous drone, that's the lucky scenario for you. That's the best case scenario, that you become a warlord's bitch. I'm not judging you, right? I'm not judging you, right? Maybe you will become a cool warlord. I don't know. But in reality, we have all made ourselves dependent on the system. We are fully dependent on the system. Even me, I'm dependent on the system. If the shops run empty, if Lidl's runs dry, I'm screwed. What am I going to do, right? I am screwed. That's the scenario I'm in, and that's the scenario you're in. We have built a system of dependence. We have made ourselves Nietzsche's last man. We are Homo sedatus, the sedated man, fully dependent on this fragile system that we have created, that will collapse and will be screwed. Billions might die.
That's not funny.
Now, if you are lucky enough to become a warlord after the collapse of civilization, then you have to realize it doesn't always work out well for warlords. And it didn't work out well for Roman von Sternberg.
I mean, look at that mustache, dude. I think you'd be hard-pressed to tell me that things didn't work out at least okay for him. Like, really. Oh, they handed him over? Never mind. Yeah, that sucks.
During his trial, they asked him, do you want to plead insanity? And he was like, no. You're all insane. I'm the sanest person in the room. You're the crazy people. I'm in my right mind. And then they shot him.
That's fucked up, dude. History's fucked up, man. That shit be crazy. Ooh, pogroms. Like the Jews are running pogroms on the Palestinians.
I won't go into that, but what I would say is he did some really awful shit, right? Did some awful shit. And because of that, he was betrayed. Because they were like, we can't run with this guy anymore. He wants us to attack the Bolsheviks. He wants us to go to war with the Bolsheviks. But we're not ready for that shit, you know? But
you'd like to think so.
Kind of right.
But everything's legal in Israel as long as you don't get caught. Look at that mustache, dude. Stalin be just alphaing it up, dude.
Tens of thousands of Buddhist monks, and they destroyed all the Buddhist temples within Mongolia, and they made it a non-religious state up until the 90s. He was right.
Agartha?
Now, before I wrap this up,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god.
He was kind of right to do that. Because later on...
Holy fuck, dude. Anyway, fucking back at it. Oh my god.
And they did kill tens of thousands of Buddhist monks, and they destroyed all the Buddhist temples within Mongolia. and they made
Dude, that'd be crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that guy come in and talk about Agartha.
He was right. Now, before I wrap this up, I'm going to give you one more piece of valuable information about Agartha, the underground kingdom with spaceships and dragons and magic.
That's so funny. I don't know if I just linked those things.
It was a writer called
No, I sent it to Dimmy.
Who inspired Ossendowski to write about this in his book, Beasts, Men, and Gods? Do you know who inspired him?
Free U.S. funded abortions. I know. I love that for us. I love that all of the Christian nut jobs who don't want women to have rights to have a birth terminated if they might be like a victim of incest or anything along those lines. All these old white dudes who have never once had a period making decisions about women's autonomy makes me like very confused. Like, I don't fucking know. Fuck Israel's use of U.S. dollars to fund sledgehammers to knock down statues of dudes in Lebanon that look like me. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Of Sternberg. They hung out with each other in Mongolia. And he wrote about his travels and his experiences.
That guy
And he also
looks
wrote
silly.
about this underground kingdom called Agartha.
That guy also looks silly, dude. He looks like an elf from RuneScape.
But I just want to end on a more serious note. Should we end on a serious note?
Real talk. Yeah, Bubby.
How difficult this video is going to be to edit. Because all I see is this. I just see green. I have to imagine what I'm going to put in and edit it in later, right? That's what I have to do.
Oh, that would be so much fun. That would be so much fun, dude.
Or do I? Or do I? I don't pay for anything. I don't even pay tax. I don't even pay tax. I am financially ruined. This is a real problem for me. I cannot rent a property right now. But
I don't know if he's trolling or if he's actually losing his shit, dude. I just can't tell.
add mid-roll ad.
Am I that crazy? Am I that crazy sometimes? I look a little crazy right now, dude. That edible be whopping me. Dude, I'm gonna fall asleep. Sleep stream, baby. I'll wait and see how many people are in here when I wake up. People will be like, is this guy dead? Is this guy dead? Is he dead stream?
Because that is the devil's work, okay? As you can tell, I understand why you might want the world to burn. I understand, I relate to this. But when you think about life, is it really that bad? Really? Is it really that bad? I don't know, life seems not bad to me, you know, at the moment. I don't know, it depends your perspective on things, but let me tell you this, right? Things are going to get a lot worse, okay? Things are going to get a lot worse. So appreciate the time you have left. Just appreciate the time you have left. Live life in the moment, or something.
Fuck yeah, brother. Subscribe. I should just make a subscribe shirt with something like that in halftones on the front. And that'd be pretty sick.
Also, you can now watch my new drops on Spotify, so go search me there. Here's the video. For decades, Los Angeles has been notorious
Or something.
the original home to the Crips and Bloods that spread all over America.
Yeah, or like something, man. You guys ever like been to Taco Bell, man? My high school baseball, no, my college baseball coach came up to me like first trip, and he's like, Andy, have you ever watched Cheech and Chong? And I was like, yeah, coach, why? And then he just went on some story about eating a bunch of snacks at his house, and I was like, okay, fucking weird story, bro. Did you find $5 after? No, he did not.
One of the most infamous applicants of checking in is Big U, real name Eugene Henley Jr.
Big U.
The leader of the notorious Rolling
I should do some website stuff, but I really don't want to right now. I should probably go to bed, but I really don't want to right now. I want to eat a snack, but then if I go over there, I might eat yogurt again. And I've had so much yogurt. I really don't want to watch this video for the 9th fucking time, Trap Laura Ross. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
Moloch. Horrid king, besmeared with the blood of human human sacrifice and the tears of parents. That's how John.
The guy's name's Rory.
Within Paradise Lost. Within Paradise Lost.
This is his other channel. I think he takes clips from the other one and puts them on here.
Now, Satan's
The other channel is a Simulated Leviathan.
His angels become fallen angels and they fall into hell and they are kept there for now. Within hell, they hold court. They create pandemonium and they hold
Yeah, no
court.
problem, man. Make sure you go give him a little like and a subscribe. He makes awesome content.
Moloch turns up and he says,
As you can tell, I love watching it.
Back to heaven. We should go back and fight.
I love theology and stuff like that, though. It's really interesting.
As you can tell, Milton kind of portrays Moloch as this impulsive, bloodthirsty character. While they're in court, in pandemonium, the fallen angels, they make other decisions. Mammon comes up and says, I think we should create a kingdom here in hell. That's what we should do.
Just subbed. Heck yeah, friend. Make sure you sub to me, too. Also, if you don't mind. Smiley face, wink.
And then Beelzebub speaks on behalf of Satan to the court.
Trying to get close to 900. And then we'll be 100 away from 1,000, because I can do math.
Just created this thing called man, humanity.
Whoa, shit. Flashbang myself again.
That thing. That would really piss God off. He would hate that. And that's what happens.
I want to make a stacked acrylic design.
Now, this is
Interesting
a very
gold
interesting
plan.
version
Bro, all of
of
my
Moloch
plans
within
are
Paradise
interesting
Lost.
gold plans.
Milton describes
Ketone
Moloch as
maker.
just one of
Let's
many
see. I don't want to
fallen
do that
angels.
image.
He also, the personality he gives Moloch
Replace
is similar
image.
to Khorne, the Chaos God from the Warhammer 40k universe. You know, Khorne is a impulsive and bloodthirsty character that gains power from bloodshed. And it seems like Moloch is a very similar character, hungry for war.
I feel like this is probably the design I should do
Darkest
for
Angel
the screen
is one
print.
of the most evil gods in history.
But I should probably do,
All
like,
requires is
update it a little bit
sacrifice.
more, do
You
something
must
to it.
sacrifice your animals. You must sacrifice your children.
I feel like that would be the one that would, like, it looks good.
That's the
It's
concept.
pretty easy. Let's see what it looks like in
You
half
might
tones.
vision Moloch as a bull-headed human, or a bronze sculpture of a bull-headed human that people would pass their children in flames.
I guess I don't need to. It doesn't do fucking anything.
That's how we vision Moloch today. But some scholars, you know, esoteric and, you know, religious scholars,
Does that
historic
do
scholars,
anything?
have now said that Moloch actually comes from the etymology of the word
Oh, a little
Moloch,
bit.
which is a Moloch offering. That is the ritual of sacrifice itself. That's what Moloch is. It's actually just the ritual. And from that, people
Whoa.
have said that because of that, Moloch has never been a deity that anyone has ever worshipped. That's what some people are saying. Scholars would disagree with that, of course.
I had to look up what
Disagree, because
knockout
Moloch has
color
become
is.
something much bigger than that since then. No one would deny that actually people did give a Moloch offering to a deity called Moloch. That's what happened. See, that's how things develop over time. Just because the word Moloch maybe originally meant the ritual sacrifice doesn't mean it didn't become a deity.
Kind of like this
For
blur
example, this is
effect.
just how
No,
things
maybe not
happen.
that
Like
much,
in
though.
Greek mythology, you have Nike, the god of victory. But the word Nike, before the god was even personified, meant victory. And then it became, you know, that's what happened. And then the word victory, as we use it today, comes from the word Victoria. Victoria was the development of Nike. See how this is just how things develop. Another example would be Mammon, who is the other fallen angel in Paradise Lost. Mammon originally meant greed or wealth, and then became personified as the god of wealth. Within the Bible, I think God says you cannot give yourself to God and Mammon. And then from that, people were like, we should personify this greed into a god.
Maybe like a tarot card might look
That's
good.
how things develop over time. Also consider this. Throughout history, traditions and gods, they merge. They overlap. Ideas overlap.
Ew.
Many gods are derivative of older gods from different traditions. We know this, you know this. I want you to imagine this. Imagine that you are a Roman soldier. Pretty cool, right? Imagine you are a Roman soldier and you enter Carthage. And when you arrive at Carthage, you witness the people there offering up children to a giant bronze statue with its arms out. And people present their children to the flames, and they sacrifice their children to this gold bronze altar. Not only that, The women are told that they are not allowed to cry. They are told
Get
they
the
cannot
fuck out of
grieve.
here,
If they show
mosquito.
any grief, it ruins the whole ceremony. If you were a Roman soldier, you would say, we need to burn this fucking city to the ground and we need to salt the earth afterwards. And eventually the Romans actually did do that. They did do that. Now this story of the child sacrifices at Carthage, it was actually originally a Greek story that was rewritten or redocumented by the Romans later on, after the conquest of Carthage. And many people believe that this story is fake, like there was no child sacrifice at Carthage. Although archaeologists have found piles of cremated children and signs of ritual sacrificing at the grounds of Carthage. So, seems very likely. But what's really interesting about this story is the depiction of this bronze sculpture or statue that people were sacrificing to this deity, this image, this idol. It's very similar to the Moloch stories throughout history. It's very similar. But what's really interesting is in the Greek and Roman retelling of this story, they often say that they were sacrificing these children to Cronus. Basically, the god that devoured his own children. The god that's represented by Saturn, who basically is the devil. Saturn is also representing the devil.
Yeah, I gotta go in the house. I think I'm gonna go to bed for a little bit before
every kind of Moloch statue.
before my printer and stuff gets here, so I don't fuck it up when it does get here. That 100 milligram edible, dude, bad choice.
See what I mean? It's all the same shit.
And I want snacks. Sorry, I'm recovering, undoctrinated ex-Christian. Yeah, I went to church camp one time. It was such a bad time. Look, Mr. Rogers says, fuck that.
Now, when it comes to today, we cannot talk about Moloch without talking about Bohemian Grove. Now, I know a lot of people are bored.
Went to church school? Oh, brother, I'm sorry for you. That's rough. I went to Awana after-school program.
In the forest of California, where the elite of the elite, including former presidents, would gather there in order to reenact
Let's go to
a sacrifice in flames
screen preparation.
to a giant idol. It's basically the same as what was happening in Carthage, but they reenacted there in California. Richard Nixon, a former president, went to these events. He called it the faggiest shit he's ever seen. It makes me kind of appreciate Richard Nixon a bit. I need to look into that guy more. Anyway, he got demonized quite a lot, right? But anyway, that's what happens there. But the interesting part is, they make this burnt offering to a giant owl. And people say that the owl represents Moloch. But other people say that's a false equivalency, because the owl usually represents wisdom, knowledge, secret knowledge, or seeing in the dark, seeing things that you cannot see. That's what the owl represents. And that's why you'll see the owl on everything. Within these Freemason and occult circles, you'll see the owl everywhere. Now, just because this ritual happens in Bohemian Grove, does that mean really the owl represents Moloch? Well, yes. Do you know why? Because David Icke says so. And if David Icke says so, then it's true.
So that would just be one color, but we have just mesh, so we would do, it would just come out black.
He's on another plane of consciousness. He knows things that we do not. No, you have to respect the OG. Respect David Icke and his wisdom. So if he says so, the job is done. That's it. But like
Interesting.
I said before, the owl, maybe it represents wisdom. But also, Moloch is the sacrifice, the Moloch offering, is sometimes attributed to Kronos, is sometimes attributed to Saturn,
Wait a
is
second.
sometimes attributed to Baal Hammon, is sometimes attributed to whoever, right? Baal, Moloch, anything. So whatever this sacrifice is, a burnt offering.
Maybe I could do this one.
A burnt offering to a god that requires a burnt offering. That is a bloodthirsty god, like Moloch. So that's why I would say, even though it seems like a false equivalency, and it's a bit of a stretch, it's the same shit. Like I said, it's all the same shit. Oh, one more thing. Moloch. It comes from the Semitic word MLK, originally, potentially. Moloch is a Molech offering. Or also, Melech, which means king in Hebrew. Right? That's the roots. But a lot of these occult, ritualistic sacrifice ideas have their roots in Egypt. Now, MLK. What is M in Egyptian hieroglyphics? It's an owl. Case closed. Case closed. Also, MLK stands for Martin Luther King. Was Martin Luther King a mug offering to some... Okay, we'll stop there. Now, as you can see, Moloch has kind of taken on different forms throughout history, in one way or another, but it always surrounds the idea of sacrifice. And in more recent times, Moloch has become like a metaphor for sacrifice. There's a great essay called Meditations on Moloch by Scott Alexander. I'll link it in the description. But basically, he basically says that Moloch is the system as a whole, and we are sacrificing our time and energy to it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go here sign shortly. Sorry, not dozing off, but just getting lost in the sauce. But yeah, this guy's videos rocks. He's got a whole bunch of them on there. So if you catch up, we can chat about them.
Maybe that's a bit boring though, right?
All right.
That's an interesting idea. And it's interesting the idea that...
All right. It's been real. It's been fun. What's this one say? Nose earring says you're probably that trying. I don't know what you're talking about, homeboy. I don't know what you're saying. Ow. Oh, Lord. Bro, that edible hit so hard. I know I've said that 8 times. Alright, man. Talk to you later. Yeah, I gotta run all the way across the yard in the dark. I don't want to do that. The sun comes up in an hour. Do I wait? Probably not. I want a snack so bad. That thing you were listening to? Yeah, the thing I was listening to. Simulated Leviathan. Can't do 100 milligram too much. Yeah, it was, and I don't really ever usually do edibles. It was like this little tiny shooter. It was like that big. Do I have a picture of it? No, of course I don't. Huh? I sent that to my friend. Look at this. Look at that. What else is this? What do we got? Oh my god, look at this shirt. I want to do one in this style.